Black. Events honoring Black history are planned every week this month at a park inspired by what's commonly known as the Black National Anthem. Lift Every Voice and Sing Park kicks off the celebration with the first ever LaVilla Black History Market. Here to talk about what's planned is Carla Mechele, curator at Lift Every Voice and Sing Park. Carla, welcome back.
Good morning.
We're also joined by Trey Ford, the curator of the LaVilla Black History Market and the founder of the Florida Fish Pepper Company Growers Alliance. Hey, Trey, welcome back.
Hey, thank you.
And we're also joined by Toni Settles, event vendor and founder of the Well-Read Child. Good morning, Toni.
Good morning.
So I appreciate you all being here. Carla, you have events, as we said, slated for Black History Month, and this first one is on Saturday.
Yes.
So why is it that you're, well, tell us a little bit about the structure of it. I mean, there are going to be vendors, which I think would be expected, but you also have this series of guest speakers that you've invited, and they really run the gamut. First of all, tell us just kind of why you chose to structure it that way for this event, this first event.
We wanted our event to focus on storytelling. So we pulled in visual and oral elements of that. And it's actually something we wanted to do all of last year and thought it would be a good time to do it during Black History Month. So we're starting out with some performances, and then we move into a Looks of LaVilla fashion show that's inspired by some of those old historic black and white photos that are in the Ritz Theatre archive. And then, and that's going to be curated by Folio Weekly Best of Jack's winner, Reek James.
Yeah, she won for the best
thrift store consignment. Yes.
Right on.
And she's a stylist. So we're so happy to have her vision with that. And then we have a Voices of the 904 segment that's currently at Channel 4, but we're bringing it to a live space at the park and interviewing some local change makers.
Okay. And these people are well known in the community.
Yes.
They include Dr. Rodney Hurst, who, of course, is the author of It Was Never About a Hot Dog and a Coke, and he was a very prominent civil rights activist. Carol Alexander, who's the historian and director of the A.L. Lewis Museum up in American Beach, but also Trey Lloyd Washington, who worked really hard for more than a decade to get this park built. So why is it important to include him in these conversations about Black history?
I think because, a lot of times the unsung heroes, the people who are behind the scenes, don't get the shine that they deserve. And they played an integral role in everything that we see on the scene or on camera as far as the arts that have been exhibited through the LaVilla neighborhood and from Jacksonville, and obviously including the Johnson brothers. So it's just important to highlight that history, because if we don't highlight it, we don't get to absorb the benefits from it.
Yeah. And this, among the vendors that are going to be there, Toni, you'll be among them because you are an author and you also provide access to children through book fairs to stories that are reflective of their identity and their culture. And tell us a little bit about the books that you work to publish, that you have yourself published, and what people will be seeing at this event this weekend.
Oh yes, absolutely. So I have curated a selection of books that amplify and uplift Black voices. They're culturally appropriate. They involve scenes that children can, identify with. I've also published a lot of books that are affirmative to Black children and just kind of uplift who they are.
Yeah.
And just to showcase and let them know that they belong in this world and they're seen in this world as well.
And you have a stack of some there for people who are watching on our live stream. Can you hold up one or two just to show and tell us what that one is about?
So this is a coloring book. It's not only a coloring book, but it affirms children of color, just to let them know that they're seen, they're loved, they're beautiful, and that they belong in the world.
Yeah. And Trey, in curating the event here, what are you going for in terms of just the dynamic of all of the participants and the balance of who is there to showcase Black history?
I feel like it's a very then and now type of curation. So we're going to definitely honor the past through the fashion show, especially with some of the styles that, were apparent in that time frame all the way up to now. So I think there's a kind of going to be a mixture there. Also just highlighting creativity and giving people another platform to create is really important. And so I see these events as a canvas where a lot of it we don't have to precondition just based on the people that we invite out. a vibe is created. And so I think that people should come out and enjoy also the Melanin Market that day with Ram. And so we expect people to be able to kind of go back and forth between both the two events.
Yeah, so we should say the Melanin Market, which is usually on A. Philip Randolph, is going to be partnering with RAM
Correct.
at the Riverside Arts Market location on that same day. So it's a place you can kind of bounce, as you say, between the two. Other than that, Carla, there's going to be some vendor. I mean, we mentioned vendors, but there's going to be like food trucks, face painting, other things people should know about.
Yes, and a taste of LaVilla sampling. The vendors we've chosen who are reflective of the foods that came out of LaVilla or that were there during its heyday, back when it was called Uptown.
Yeah.
And so, we encourage people to come out, vendors, food trucks, and it's free.
And a live painting of Eartha White by an artist here named Maya.
Oh, awesome. Okay. And we should say they continue these events. February 12th, there's Lift Every Voice and Sing Day, which is celebrating the first time that song was performed at the old Stanton School. February 21st, there's the Cookout. February 27th, Black Cinema History. So lots going on there. Carla, Trey, Toni, thanks so much for being here. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.